Michael Rogner with Tomahawk Nation, and I got a number of requests during the season to do more X's and O stuff during the off season. So today I'm starting with some pretty basic stuff with Leonard Hamilton's defense. He runs a really complex defense at the college level, but there are some sort of base package things that go throughout all of his defenses. So I'm going to, sort of touch on a few of those points today, and then as these progress, I'll get, gradually more and more complex. So hopefully, you learn something, and let me know if you have any questions, if there's any particular, points that you would like me to cover.
The first key to look for is how far away from the basket Florida State's pressures the ball. Here Mike Snare is doing that basically at half court. This is one of the things that makes him such a great defender. He can defend away from the basket really with no difficulty. So Miami has to do something to get into their offense, and here they're going to set a little screen against Dulkis on the elbow. But again, Florida State continues pressuring the ball way away from the basket. Miami's having a really hard time getting into the play. I mean, here you've got two guys, they're 35 feet from the basket, and really nothing is happening, and we're 14 seconds into the shot clock. So Miami's going to set a screen here right there, and Florida State switches it. Most teams hedge this, but Florida State switches, puts Gibson on a much smaller man, but that's fine because Florida State's help defense is really designed to be able to handle situations just like this. And so Miami ends up getting a little bit of penetration, and then this is totally critical to the play. Bernard James is behind his man, and he has to get in front of his man. But he's a well-coached player, and he's easily able to do that. And then as soon as there's penetration, all five guys collapse. This, again, is key to Florida State's defense. Then this happens, and the ball gets kind of bounced around here a little bit. Miami ends up with it. And then the first thing they do is force a terrible shot over Mike Snare. And so here's Florida State's offense feeding off of the defense. They're not going to end up getting points here because Snare bobbles the ball. But again, that's how Florida State's offense is set up by the